This is Dave T1963. Got Grace out in the woods, but we're out here checking out this oak flat. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you don't go in the woods in September and stuff like that, but this is a spot I really don't plan on hunting. And this year in North Texas, I mean, there just is no acorn crop. So I came in here. These are a lot of white oaks, and lo and behold, there's a few. There's not many, but there are a few acorns in here. I've hunted this spot one evening, and I had some does come right out into this little open flat area because it's easy for them to get the acorns here. I'm surrounded by heavy cover. Bedding all the way around. There's a big reservoir right here. A lot of bedding all the way around. So this oak flat, and it's probably, I don't know, 20-30 acres of oaks. There's always deer sign in here. There's doe tracks in here now. Now, do I think the bucks are in here right now? Probably not. But here's the thing with so many people focus on bucks. You know, you got to kind of know where the bucks bed and stuff like that. But if your season opens October 1st, you've got 3 weeks to get it done off of hunting buck beds and returning back and forth to beds and working out those food to bed, bed to food patterns. Once that last week of October comes around, these bucks are not near as interested in food as they are does. So in September, find out where the does are hanging out. Find out where their good food supplies are going to be come late October. These acorns right now are not dropping. There's none on the ground, but I always bring binoculars with me. And these are 10 by 50s. So I can scan the uppermost branches in these trees and pick out the ones that's got acorns on it. So I know in late October, acorns are going to drop here. Everyone else is hunting right over here where the big hardwoods are and all that. They're not hunting this nasty, thick crap. So as hunting pressure increases over there, they're going to move back to these isolated little pockets. And this is one I have never found a trail camera in here. I've never seen a hunter in here. I've never seen a tree stand in here. If you watch my previous YouTube videos, there's an old cedar bed, and I kind of outlined this area before where they were kind of coming up this draw right here, working up this draw. That cedar bed that I found is right up in there. Okay, that's from, I think it was last year or the year before I did that video. I never even made it in here to hunt, even though I prepped a couple of trees. But what I'm doing this year, most of the time, this place is just covered in acorns. I mean, all the woods are covered in acorns, and the deer are really dispersed. This year, there's a very limited acorn crop. So when you find an isolated pocket of white oaks like this, and there are some acorns, you know this is going to be a hot spot once they start dropping. So I picked me out a tree right here. Gonna get probably way, it's kind of hard to do when you're holding the camera, way up there in that fork. And I will be able to cover all the way around from here, but primarily over here where they're really feeding in this open area. Once again, why do they tend to come here first? Because the acorns are dropping, and look, there's just not a lot of crap. They're easy to find. The deer can come in here, fill up quickly, and be on their way. So I'm going to scout some more bedding areas, but definitely going to throw a stand here in late October.